With the April update we received quite a lot of things to actually do, and the amount of content that we received, it's really huge. A lot of people, they had quite a mess about what to do. Everything is going to change with new artifacts and a lot of other different stuff. What kind of changes are going to be with the guild boss as well, so it's quite a mess. And in this video I will try to break down the most important parts about this update, what to focus on, provide some tips, how to prepare yourself for the upcoming content. I believe for some of you this might be an important one, so this is RadioGalaxy Video Games channel, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and let's begin. And again, about Netmarble Content Creator Program, if you're enjoying my content and want to support me and receive yourself some free codes with additional rewards, the pinned comment is going to provide you the link to my page. All you need to do is just to go here, log in with your game account, hit that support button, and in about 24 hours I will be able to provide you some codes, so you're more than welcome. And also join my Discord server, because here I'm providing always the update, I talk with people, trying to help with what I can. It's quite improving from day to day, so you are also more than welcome. I have special roles for my YouTube members, for my supporters. The link is also going to be in the pinned comment. Now to the main topic of this video. First of all, which I should start with, of course, is going to be about story mode, and we got ourselves the reverse mode, which is a hard one. This is a really huge deal because it's going to provide you just a lot of different rewards, starting with some black tickets, and actually in my case I'm collecting them for the upcoming characters which are going to be added to the custom draw banner. For example, Siren, I didn't push her to A10. Stop wailing a little bit, and right now I'm collecting tickets. Yeah, I have quite a few hunters which I want to finish, that's why for now I'm collecting them. For some of you who are pushing the fire team, this might be an important one, because we got ourselves Kanai in the custom draw banner, so you have chance to finish her to A5 if you weren't able to do this, if you started, or if you are planning to build yourself a good fire team. This might be a huge improvement for you in general. Also, we are able to receive for trophies some additional rewards, and they're kinda nice. A lot of gold, a lot of stuff for upgrading your shadows, just some shadow traces and essence stones as well. These are always nice and pretty big deal for mania. But also, after completing certain stages, we're going to receive also a lot of rewards and an obscene amount of gold, essence stones, and materials for your shadow army. This is a really important one, because when we're going here, as you can see, for example in my case, I was lacking a lot of levels to the maximum. I guess from only the story mode I was able to push about 10 levels for my army of shadows, and it takes a lot of resources, so this is a really huge improvement. After we're going to complete the story mode, of course we have Battlefield of Trials for player and for hunters. It's been increased from level 60 to level 70, so we have 10 additional floors. Some of them they're kinda challenging, and I have separate guides for them. This is going to provide you some additional rewards and also trophies, which are also important for weekly updates in the ranking system, which is going to provide you some essence stones on weekly basis. This is also a really cool thing to provide you some additional essence stones for summons and so on. And of course, the biggest deal is going to be about Encore missions and instance dungeons. So we got ourselves increase up to tier 30. Of course, we have right now level 100 artifacts, and you should focus on them for sure, just to, you know, get yourself upgraded or at some point prepared for the upcoming update. I can't really say right now that that's really that important to, you know, get yourself as many 100s as possible, upgrade them, push them to maximum. It's going to take a while, and you should be patient about it. I won't recommend you to spend your resources for just any piece of 100 level artifacts. It's not worth it at all. Try to get yourself with the best stats, some artifacts, just improve your account bit by bit. Again, it's going to take time, but after all, it's going to be more important for the next content and next WBL. Right now we don't really have any struggles for new players. This is also going to be a huge deal because they will be able easily complete the content at the beginning of this game and catch up with some old players, so this might help them a lot. For older players, you should just prepare for the new content again, step by step. For the guild boss, it's actually a big deal, especially for players who are enjoying guild activities. And yes, now we have rank system and we are able to receive ourselves some additional rewards. We're able to compete to other guilds, and this is going to provide some additional coins, some additional rewards which you are able to use in the guild shop. So again, from your activities based on the rank of your guild, you're going to receive also some chests with some additional rewards which are going to provide you gold, again some coins and some other stuff like chests where you're able to get some traces of shadow, blessing powder, essence stones and additional gold. This is a nice one addition, and I can say that all the changes about the guild boss, they're kinda nice. Now we have 3 elements, we have 2 teams, in total 6 hunters. Yes, you can use only one team for a single one run. For the next one you should change your hunters. It's kinda an entertainment for whales at some point, but it provides variability because before it was kinda repetitive and not that interesting. Now you can build your SJW differently. Now he actually can provide really some damage, and you can think more about what's going to work better for your team in general. And also not to mention about events. So yeah, we have a wheel event where you're able to receive some rewards, as you can see from this spin. Also get materials to actually craft yourself weapons for new character and for the water characters as well. And actually about Siren I will have another video where I'm going to provide my thoughts about her overall performance and some showcase, so again stay tuned. We also have a draw point event, and this is actually an important one for many players because we are able to get ourselves some SR weapons which are event 1. You can choose one of them, and the only one which I'm going to suggest you to focus on is going to be the golden foxtail, or how it calls, something like that. If you're a whale person and probably you're missing some event weapons, this might be not a bad thing to actually get one of them to fill up your armory, and I'm going to speak about it a little bit later. But overall, right now we have collection tournament. Here you should complete everything step by step to receive some tokens for this loyalty event. Also we have a calendar, so pretty much everything explained here, what events are going to be next. And this is not a really difficult one, so everyone is able to receive some rewards from here. As always, we can have here some shadow energy, it's a huge one, some red tickets for upgrading your weapons, and also at the end 1 million gold. And with new artifacts, this is a huge one because at day 1 basically I spent around 26 million gold for upgrading my stuff. Overall, all these events, they're going to provide some additional rewards, this as well, so on a daily basis you can farm here with Match Isla's card. It's not really that huge, but still kinda nice to have. With Mace artifact modification, I believe this is a good one because at least they made kinda some improvements. You don't really need to push your artifacts to level 20, for example. If you're going to 5 or 10 enhancements and you see that you're not going to receive what you want, you can reset it and try once again. Still, RNG in terms of enhancement, it is what it is. Resetting growth event, that's pretty much obvious. You're summoning for her, you're getting her dupes, upgrading some SSR hunters, and getting yourself a copy of weapon by your preferences for Meilin or Alicia or Searin. And as we're going to farm a lot of Encore missions and instance dungeons, we're going to receive for treasure hunt event tickets, which you're going to use here as well, always providing some additional rewards for free. Why not? Now a little bit about the armory. So yeah, we have right now the third page, and oh boy, it costs a lot of essence stones, and I mean still it's kinda a good one thing to spend not your marks of time but use essence stones. Yeah, you may say it's really expensive, and I agree with this, but there is no rush. You can take your time, and if you're willing to summon for some specific character, and probably you are willing to do this for the upcoming water meta, still get yourself, collect, just prepare to unlock some slots one by one. You shouldn't push everything immediately, but step by step, and upgrade everything again to the maximum. It's going to provide some total power, which is going to play an important role. And actually about the total power, this is also an important one. With all new artifacts, with all new options to actually upgrade our total power, the battle tier is increased, so we're going to get ourselves quite huge numbers here. The battle tier was increased to 70 if I remember correctly. That's some crazy shit, man. And also for simulation gates, the maximum total power was decreased. Now, for example, for tier 30 we have 1.4 million recommended total power, which is pretty much acceptable, and there is nothing special about it. For the water element, is going to remain here. I should say that Alicia isn't that great, unfortunately, and we're waiting for the upcoming unit, which is going to be probably a really broken one DPS unit. Also, many people got confused about runes and blessing stones, but right now they're located in crafting section. Here, as you can see, these are blessing stones which you can craft with using your blessing powder, and also runes with using your rune fragment. So it's not gone, they're here just in crafting section, and yeah, from the fusion they got removed. Here you're going to use just exactly runes to upgrade them to higher level. And this one material is kinda an important one, I should say, because it's going to provide you with an option to reforge your older artifacts, which are level 75 or 78, to level 100, and you're able to farm them from Encore missions and instance dungeons. This is a huge one, I should say, because for the reforging artifacts, this might be really important. Still, I can say after doing a lot of tests that a lot of gears which we were using before, it's still going to be viable and pretty much usable. For example, curse sets, you're still gonna use them, expert sets as well, and obsidian set too. So for me personally, I decided to choose first of all curse set, the best one for attack DPS units for SGW, and reforge it. After that the expert set, and after that the obsidian set. And actually to reforge it, you're going to enhancement, and here is going to be on the bottom, I believe behind my camera, the reforge button. You're hitting it, and it's going to require 10 materials for upgrading to level 100 the artifact. Yeah, it costs 500,000 gold, but again, if you have a perfect piece, it's going to worth it. For farming some artifact and enhancing it, probably you're going to spend more than this amount, so it's a fair enough price, I should say. So again, overall, just we're going to keep farming, complete daily and weekly activities, collect some new artifacts, get yourself better pieces of gears, and just prepare for the upcoming content, for the new character, for the new workshop of Brilliant Light. I hope this video is going to be helpful for some of you and you enjoyed it. Again, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and see you guys in the next one. Take care.